Hello, Chrysa. Thank you so much for joining on this morning.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Yes, very, very well, very well. Sunny here in London today, but you're in beautiful Athens.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm really excited to talk about Baroque, which was written and directed by you. You're a woman of many talents, but I believe this is your first film debut. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's the first time directing. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the storyline, the plot, what it's about, that kind of thing?
Yeah. Okay. We can say that Baroque is a romance comedy film. It's about a young couple who meets in a waiting room, and inside this waiting room, they will experience every aspect of a romantic relationship, like the meetup, the really crazy in love situation, the sex situation, and the
Yeah.
breakup.
Yeah,
That's
it
it.
really goes through every kind of stage of a relationship, doesn't it? And it's quite sad the way, I won't give too much away because people might not have seen it yet, but it kind of has you laughing and then takes you through a real mixture of emotions. I presume that was your goal for one of the goals.
Um, I think it was my goal because, well, to be honest, is it like that in every relationship? Like you can laugh a lot, you can cry a lot,
Mm.
and I think it's in a really non-realistic way. I think it's really realistic.
It's incredibly realistic, and some of the scenes in it are really raw. Like you don't build up to it, you go straight into certain visuals. Was that a deliberate choice of yours?
Yeah, we actually, when I wrote the script, me and my friend Peggy, who was the director of photography, we started discussing how we were gonna show everything. And I it was the time that I actually realized that I want everything to be really raw, in a kind of a uncomfortable way. So yeah, I'm happy that you said that because that means that we made it.
Yeah, no, it is uncomfortable, um, but it really works. I mean, your tagline for the film is what's love got to do with art?
Yeah.
You want to delve a bit more into that?
So yeah, the idea behind that is how actually the idea of the film started. At first, when I started reading the script for Baroque, it had another title and it was kind of a horror movie. But then I had a really, really drunk night with my best friend discussing about relationships and art. And I just started like, you know, saying that, okay, when you have incredible sex with someone, what could that be? Like, could it be Renaissance or Baroque or whatever? And we started discussing about that. So then I wrote the script, like comparing every stage, any stage of a relationship to some art things. And the only way that you can actually see that in the movie is like the background. The background is filled with colors, with certain artways and stuff, and also the music. It's not that obvious, but I think, well, the title gives it away for sure. And yeah, mostly the background of the waiting room.
Yeah. So is there anything that an audience that hasn't seen your film yet look out for in the background at a particular moment?
Um, I wouldn't want to say more about the background thing, to be honest, because I would like to, when people watch the movie, I would like to see any detail themselves and
Mhm.
whatever they think it's important. Maybe someone will think like, fuck these people that are in front. I want to see the background only. So that's good as well. I don't know.
So one of my favorite questions to ask filmmakers like yourself is, can you tell us about the shoot? Like how long it lasted for? Were there any setbacks? What went really well? Were there any nightmares that you had to deal with?
Well, I'm gonna start with the nightmares.
Love it.
Well, maybe maybe most of the people would say the same thing, but well, our biggest nightmare was the money. We had a really tight budget. We actually made a crowdfunding that went really well.
Just, I
But
don't want to interrupt you too much, but just a side note, because I really want people to go to your crowdfunding page. And I watched the promo that you made. Out of interest, was that from the drunk night that you had with one of your girlfriends that you mentioned earlier?
um, to be honest, no. The crowdfunding video was like, it was kind of based on what you said, of the idea of it. Like all the people that are in the crowdfunding video, most of them are filmmakers or actors here, or most of them do something with art. But I wanted to be really, natural. Like most of them are friends of us. I wanted to be like really raw and saying all the reasons that why they people shouldn't give us money to make the movie and stuff like that. I wanted to be a bit, yeah, humoristic.
Absolutely. I really think people should go and watch that, because it made me laugh. It's interesting. You've really thought out the
Nice.
box in that crowdfunding way. But anyway, back to the question. So the biggest problem making the film was money.
Yes, we didn't have a lot of it. Well, the movie was um, for a 8-minute movie. It was a pretty expensive movie. So that was our only nightmare, actually, like the money. And also, I have to say that the shootings were 2 days, one weekend. So we had to do everything in one weekend. So yeah, that was basically our nightmare. But what went well was all the other stuff. Like we were, well, the crew is mostly a female crew. We were, most of us, friends, and yeah, it was really fun shooting that film because it was like a company, a group of friends doing something they love. So it was really fun. But well, okay. I think at the end of the day, what's in in the side of your mind all the time is the money thing, always. So yeah, it was fun. It was really fun.
Of course, yeah, no, it seemed. And I noticed that a lot of the crew and the filmmakers, you're all from Athens.
Yeah.
How did you meet? What were you? Did you grow up together? Did you meet at school or?
So with the director of photography, Peggy, who's also a producer in the movie and the editing of the movie, we were together in film school. Um, so we met there, but with most of the other people, we met at film festivals. So yeah, that's how we actually met, like watching other movies. We liked each other and we wanted to make a movie together.
Love it. And what was the audition process like? How did you find your actors, who are incredible? I thought they really carried it well.
Thank you. Well, there wasn't like a typical audition or something like that. I just went scouting. I learned. I saw them. Both of them. I really liked their physique. Both of them. So I wanted to see them live playing on stage. So I found some theater plays that they were on. I went there and then I talked to them. Simple as that. And well, talking with other filmmaker friends, I could find some trailers or short films they were in, so I could actually see them perform. And I was sure. So yeah, after that, it was like, "Hi, do you want to be in my movie, please?"
Cool, love it. And in Athens, is there quite a big filmmaking community, or in Greece in general, really?
Well, I cannot talk about the whole Greece area because I've only been in Athens like working. But yeah, it's especially um, well, the people that are wanting like really badly to make short films. We are too many here. Like we're
Really?
plenty. Yeah. And the great thing is that most of us are supporting each other, like working in other people's films, maybe as an assistant director or a script supervisor or whatever. Oh, we have a cat. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's a really good thing actually. In Athens, you can, I think, like every minute in a day, a short film is being made, something like that.
That's beautiful. It must be really fun for you guys and I think it's great that you help each other out on the projects and things like that. But back to Baroque, what would you want people to take from the film, like a message?
Okay, a message. I don't know if I want actually to give people a message. I would like them to feel something. Like what you said before about being a kind of raw film.
Mm.
I would like for people to feel something. Even if they don't like the movie, I would really like if they could actually feel something while watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think that's my major purpose, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I think I stand by what I said. For viewers that haven't seen it yet, it's incredibly raw, and some of the scenes you think, oh, okay, like so you definitely feel something. That's for sure. Cool. Well, we'll finish with some quick fire questions just to learn more about you as an independent filmmaker. What is the one piece of advice that you would give to someone about to write and direct and produce their own short film?
Just do it. Don't wait to have the money to do it. Just do it in any way possible. If you can just get some friends and do it, do it. Yesterday, yes.
Love the urgency. And what makes a short film great for you?
Oh, that's hard. Um, well, if it's actually short, if I actually feel like even if it's like 20 minutes, if I feel like it's been like 2 or 3, if I want more, that's if I want to see a feature film of this movie. Yeah, I think that's it.
Love it. And what has been the most influential film in your life and why? It's quite a big question, to be fair, so I think I need to change that.
No. I think, yeah, especially in a younger age, um, I think it would be Peter Greenaway's movies, like The Cook, The Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover. Like, I really like his movies, and I could say that they inspired me a lot, but I cannot say like one um, movie that really influenced me. I cannot answer that, to be honest. Many movies in mind.
True creative, I love it. Well, thank you so much, Krishna, for taking the time. So that's Baroque, and we can catch it at TweetFest next week. And yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. It was
You're
really
welcome. You're very welcome. It was so great speaking to you this morning. Bye.